Welcome, put on. Good to see you on. Try to wash that, let's go, Timothy. Try to wash that bad taste from Sunday out of our mouths quickly here. Pretty wild. Hey Keith, welcome. This is some pretty slick little jerseys. This is the new color rushes for the Browns, of course, which I assume that they will wear since it's primetime game on Thursday. So get the streaming in today, and then Kit and I'll make the pre-game video either tonight or tomorrow and drop it. Clearly the Browns didn't listen to any of our keys of the game, and it didn't go the way that we had planned. But welcome, Dinosaur. But good to see everybody. Phil Nagy on Sports. We'll continue with our full game, full season sim here. Oops, I forgot to change Cody Parkey to do kickoffs, so it looks like Gillen's going to kick it off. The Browns, of course, are 1-0 in our sim and did just about everything wrong that they needed to do wrong, and it showed, and they got pistol whipped on Sunday, so we're ready to get this thing going. Real life, obviously, they're 0-1, and the Bengals are 0-1 in the sim and 0-1 in real life. So here we go. I did put on, I had to create, welcome Jay, I had to create Cody Parkey, but I had changed another kicker to Cody Parkey, but I just forgot to sub him in as the kickoff guy over Gillen, so we're going to be stuck with Gillen's kickoffs for the day. There he is, Joey Football. Had a pretty rough opening week, as you can see, 222, 3 interceptions against that Chargers defense again in the sim. I'm with you, Keith. We gave up on it way too early. The whole thing, to me, switched on the 3rd and 3 drop. That was a potentially 14 or 10-point swing, and then Cybert missed the field goal. They go score, then they go score again. They double dip, and that's it. Game over. Excuse me. Tyler Boyd on a little jet sweep on the first play. He's going to get tackled right away. You could see there I did put Greedy Williams in. We haven't seen the injury report, but I have a hunch that Greedy Williams... Well, ball's out! Picked up by the Browns. They've got it! It's Denzel Ward down to the 30! First down, Browns, before I could even say what's going on. So there's Baker's performance from last week, 290, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. And again, in the sim. Yeah, good old Stonehands Beckham really blew that for us. Hey, right on cue, there he is. So, but the Browns get a sweet turnover there. I was just about ready to say that I have a hunch that Greedy Williams is going to play Thursday, so we did put him back in the lineup, but I did take Jacob Phillips out. I took David Njoku out, so you're going to see some more of Stephen Carlson. And I left Jedrick Wills in, because I think he's going to give it a go. So we're trying to be as realistic as possible, not just putting the best Browns team in there. Can't keep all of the injuries out of the game. I can tell you that A.J. Green is actually injured for the Bengals, so we won't see him. Little play action. Baker's going to zip it left. He's got Beckham down to the 5. First down, Browns at the 5-yard line. Let's see if this red zone offense. I did like the red zone call. Who is this? Yes, Austin Hooper having 2 targets is one of the many head scratchers. Well, yes, Keith, Jackson did beat us with his arms, but the guys were so wide open. I think you and I could have completed a lot of those passes. Our back 7 is so beat up. But also just like, man, Tavier Thomas, he ain't a cover corner. There's a touchdown right up the middle. It's Jarvis. 3 quick plays and a touchdown for the Browns. And they have started out like gangbusters here on Thursday Night Football. 6-0 simmed Browns. Yeah, Tavier Thomas might be a great special teams player, but he is a garbage cover corner. And I think the Andrew Tendejo experiment can end right now. He was bad all game. He got blown up on the fake punt. Had a couple bad penalties, just burned all day. Can't wait for Ronnie Harrison to get up to speed. That's just me. But, yes, I think Lamar is better at throwing overall, but I don't think he's Joe Montana back there. I think he had some wide open dudes to throw to. Right up the middle and taken down to the ground by the aforementioned Andrew Sendejo, who is a fine special teams player, and he might be a good leader in the backfield, but he couldn't cover and he couldn't tackle, and he got absolutely boat raced by LJ Fort on that fake punt. Just sit down. Get out of the way. Yes, our third string backfield, with the exception of Ward. I think we gave up one catch on one target to Mark Andrews. Everybody else played like garbage. Painter, welcome. We just threw a little touchdown pass to Jarvis over the middle. We got a fumble on the first Bengals play of the game. They threw a pass, actually second Bengals play of the game. They threw a pass to Tyler Boyd, and it was knocked out and picked up by Denzel. All right, Joey football after the 1-yard loss to Joe Mixon. He is back in the shotgun now. Burrow back to pass. He's got time. He's going to float in the pocket, and it's going to be caught by Mixon. He's going to be ripped down right away there. Good play. Looked like B.J. Goodson coming up to make that tackle. 3rd and 6. Again, we did sub out Phillips because I don't think he's going to play. We left Wills in because I think he will play, and we brought back Greedy Williams because I have a hunch that he is going to play on Thursday night. That tackle's made right there on C.J. Uzomah by Terrence Money Mitch. First down, Bengals now. Bunch formation to the left side. There's Mixon up the middle.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 on the 7-yard gain for Mixon here. Clock running. We're down under 10:45 to go here. Again, Bengals in a quick 7-0 hole after that Tyler Boyd fumble. Left side, it's caught, and then breaks the tackle. Tyler Boyd trying to redeem himself. There's Greedy Williams again. First time we've called his name. I do have a hunch he will play on Thursday, so I made the educated guess to put him in. Again, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was a preseason injury or something, the game thinks that A.J. Green is injured, so I was not able to control everybody's injury situation. On the screen, they certainly look that way, don't they? Dinosaur helmet color. Deep left side, he's wide open, touchdown. That was easy. Tyler Boyd. Looked like Ronnie Harrison was the closest defender. Not sure what happened if Greedy blitzed or had inside coverage there, but that was a very easy pitch and catch. Burrow with a nice play there. Oh yeah, you can see Greedy took the crosser. Left Boyd pretty much wide open. Ronnie Harrison had no chance. Easy touchdown for the Bengals there. So 7-7 upcoming here. Bullock's kick, which of course is not automatic, is up, and it is good. 7-7. That was quick, and that was too easy. Again, this Browns defense with some injuries. Again, Greedy back, but Greedy took the guy on the slant. Ronnie Harrison one-on-one with the safety. That's pretty cool, Dinosaur. All right, Baker back out on the field. Had a pretty good first drive. Again, it was a short field. They only had to go about 30 yards for the touchdown. Back to pass. 7-step drop for Baker. He's got time now. Pressure coming late. He's hit as he throws. That ball is incomplete. DJ Reader, the new defensive tackle, right down the pipe. And he gets past J.C. Treader and Joel Bitonio on that left side. Now action on 2nd down. Baker's going to go deep left side, and it's tipped and incomplete. It was going for Baker Mayfield against Trey Waynes, and that ball falls harmlessly to the turf. Not sure what's going on. Left side, they're going to throw it again, and it's picked. What is Baker doing? Forces that ball again to Beckham, and it's picked by Trey Waynes. And a crazy start to this game. Welcome, Jenna. Moving on from Austin. Oh, Seibert. I was like, they traded Austin Hubert? No, Seibert. I guess my thoughts are this. I have 2 thoughts on it. One is they clearly had kickers in all throughout camp, so they must have seen something already that they weren't happy with, because they wouldn't have brought in like 17 different kickers during camp, and had Parkey on the protected practice squad for a reason. B, I think it sends a message. It's kind of a new sheriff in town. That's a nice play by Alex Erickson to stretch for that first down. Oh, no, 2nd and inches. I think it sends a message to the locker room, like, do your job. You have some accountability there. Same reason they actually benched Nick Chubb after he fumbled. Now, it was late in the game, and you could say that they didn't want him to get hurt, but Nick Chubb never played a down after he fumbled in that Ravens game. It was all Hunt and Dearness Johnson if you go back and watch the tape. So I think those are some subtle kind of new culture things that players need to see, that there's some accountability, and you got to do your job. And Seibert was some low-hanging fruit for that. Obviously, they're not going to cut Baker. They're not going to cut OBJ, who also didn't do their job. But I wouldn't be surprised if OBJ sat out the first drive or the first couple of snaps or something as quote-unquote punishment, I guess. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Seibert thing. I'm fine with it. At least you got to be able to make field goals inside of like 35 yards. Maybe he is dinosaur. I mean, we're going to find out a heck of a lot about Kevin Stefanski as a coach on Thursday night, because, every NFL team loses, but are they going to be able to learn from their mistakes, and is it going to look a lot cleaner? I hope it can. If it doesn't, it's going to be time to start pushing the panic button. That's what somebody said. I was like, I will not overreact. I tweeted that on Sunday. I will not overreact. And one of our subscribers tweeted back, he said, but Thursday you will? And I said, if we lose by 32 on Thursday, I will overreact, push the panic button. Yeah, it could be, for sure. He also couldn't get a lot of kickoffs. Watch out, Mixon, broken tackle, touchdown, Bengals. So the Browns defense gashed early, and that turnover from Baker just got 7 points heavier here on the sim. Honestly, again, Madden certainly thinks that why not let Gillen take the kickoffs? I'm sure he could drill that thing out of the end zone. All right, well, real quick, man, a lot of scoring here in the first quarter in our sim game. JoJo's going to take it from about 3 yards deep. He is going to get knocked down at the 25-yard line. All right, here we go. A little ace formation, tight, with an H and a receiver on each side. They're going to give the ball to Nick Chubb, his first carry of the game. Jukes left, Jukes back to the right. He's into the middle. He's going to get about 7 on first down, call it 8. 2nd and 2 for Nick Chubb, his first carry of the game. I think they were running the ball fine. I was actually pleasantly surprised by the O-line, though. I thought they looked good. The running game was good. They just got punched in the mouth. Next thing you know, it's 31-6, and you can't run anymore when you're down 31-6. So hopefully the Bengals won't punch us in the mouth quite aggressively. We can get into some rhythm and run the football more effectively. We've said it before. There's Chubb right up the middle. He's going to fight for that first down. I think he got it. Oh, 4th and 1. Bad spot. DJ Reader on the tackle there. Browns are going to punt. We've said it before on the sim several times about ways to beat teams, like got to get up on them. They're not built to come from behind. And honestly, right now, guys, I think the Browns are one of those teams. We are not built. This offense right now is not built to come from behind. We're built to control the clock, run the ball, score, not make turnovers. So, like I said, we stopped running the ball. We did turn the ball over, and we didn't score, whether it was dropped passes on 3rd and 3 or missed field goals or whatever. So Dion's already done with the real Browns. Watch out, bro. He's going to get the ball off to Mixon as he's being taken to the ground. B.J. Goodson makes sure that Mixon doesn't go anywhere, but Larry Ogunjobi, I don't know if you guys saw, if you're PFF fans, but analytics-wise, Larry Ogunjobi graded as the highest defensive tackle in the NFL after this week, and Wyatt Teller was the highest offensive guard, I think. So, and I thought Jed Wills played well before his injury. I thought he looked fine out there. Honestly, I was pretty pleasantly surprised at how well the offensive line looked. Sometimes I think Baker sees ghosts, feels pressure that isn't really there. There's a screen to the right side to Mixon. He's got 2 men to beat, and he can't beat the first one. Good tackle in open space there by the Warden. Denzel Ward, 3rd and 8. Oh yeah, it's way too early to decide on him. But I think this week will be a big factor. Across the middle, it's picked! Burrow baited right there. Money Mitch got him down to the 30-yard line. 2nd Bengal turnover of the first half. Burrow throws a pick to Money Mitch. Yeah, for sure. Inside handoff, Kareem Hunt. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get knocked down after a 9-yard gain. I mean, as crummy as it is to say, it was the Browns' preseason game. Like, New coaches, new scheme, new players. It had 6 weeks to be together. The Ravens have mostly the same players, new scheme, or same scheme, same coaches. It was an extra unfair advantage that the Ravens didn't need. I think they should have put the new NFL head coaches games against each other, because if you watched all weekend, with the exception of Ron Rivera, who is not a first-year coach, and Baker is going to get sacked there, ran right into that one, Carlos Dunlop. But all of the first-year head coaches got beat, with the exception of Ron Rivera, who is not a first-year NFL head coach. He's just on a new team, so I was done after the fake punt. Hey, I think it was actually a good call. You got to hope Andrew Sendejo can do something with LJ Fort other than just getting plastered backwards. Here's Cody Parkey's debut as a Brown, and he kicks it in. Cody Parkey, there he is right there. Kick is up, kick is good. And a Bronx cheer from the Browns fans. Cody Parkey up in there. So now, all that being said, Dinosaur, I just hope they don't need 2 preseason games. Like, it can't look sloppy. So in some ways I like the short week, be able to flush it, move on as quick as you can. In some ways I don't like the short week because there's a lot of execution still left that needs to be worked out. So Burrow, perfect on the day, just has 1 pass to our team. Browns get 3 out of it. So we've traded a field goal for a touchdown on the turnover. Actually, we got our first touchdown off turnover, 10-7. There's another screen to the right side. Good play there. Sheldon Richardson sniffed that screen pass out. Big tackle. What is happening? Welcome, Jay. Lots of more screen passes from Joey Football. Mixon's going to get taken down for a loss. Good play there by Sheldon. 5 wide receivers out in the package now. Burrow in the shotgun. He's going to send nobody in motion. He's going to send a little hot route. He's got time. He zips it left side. That's not a first down. That's a catch. Nearing the first down for Tyler Boyd. 3rd and 5. Already 5 catches, including that really nice touchdown for Tyler Boyd here in the first quarter alone. Back to pass. Burrow. Got time, flips it again, first down again. That's Joe Mixon, a little angle route. Tay Davis in coverage. Again, if you're joining late, we're trying to make things as realistic as possible. So Njoku is out of the lineup. I did put Jedrick Wills in the lineup, but I took Jacob Phillips out of the lineup. I don't think he'll be back, and I have a hunch that Greedy Williams will be back, so he is back in there as well. Which pushes Tavier Thomas out of the 4 deep, which is good because he was bad. Right side, that's caught and then ripped down. That's C.J. Uzama, the tight end. Good tackle in space. B.J. Goodson started it. Ward ended it. Yeah, I don't know how many of the rest of you guys watched the left side. He's got it Mixon and a good tackle by Davis, but the first down is had. Look at Burrow, 15 of 16 already to start the game. I don't know how many other people watched the training camp lives pretty much every day. Like, I felt like every offensive play they were doing, they were moving the pocket. Like all those play actions and boots, and I didn't see a single, I feel like 3 of them maybe, 5 of them total in the game. Nice play there by Greedy, knocked that ball away. I feel like every time Baker was running, it was to elude pressure. But like, where are all those intentional bootlegs? Like, get the defense going one way, go the other way. I felt like we were missing all the things that we saw them be successful with at the training camp. So, yeah, I'm with you. I would get, what did Chubb have, 10 carries or something like that? Like, yeah, the amount of running was ridiculous. I also thought it was odd that they went 5 wide so many times without giving Baker any protection. 3rd and 11, Burrow's in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's going to roll left. He's going to dump it off to Mixon again, but he's going to step out early. So the Browns are going to get a stop here. This is going to be a long field goal. Nope, they're going to go ahead and punt. Their punter is rookie from Stanford, at least their punter in the game, is the rookie from Stanford, Blake Gillikin. Excuse me, Blake Gillikin, and he's going to knock that thing out. Ooh, in the end zone at the 20. There were 4 intentional boots, Dion. That's not enough. That's an important part of your offense. All right. I formation, Baker under center, Janovich into the game. Also didn't see a ton of Janovich. He's going to 7-step drop. He's got time. He's waiting. Pressure coming. He's going to throw that ball away as he gets hit. Held it for so long. 3 of 8 for 30 yards. Not the best way to start the game here. Weak I formation. 5-step drop again for Baker. He's going to zip it left side. This one is to Hooper, and Hooper steps out of bounds at the 23. He's going to get a whopping 3-yard gain.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Yeah, that was
7.
crazy. Baker, he's going to throw a screen to the left side. Hunt breaks a tackle. He gets the first down, and he pulls his way over Jesse Bates, the safety. First down, Browns. What was that about a well-run screen? Somebody just said a minute ago. Oh, there it is. Dinosaur said it. First down, Browns. Man, he had to break a tackle early, and he did. Blocker, look at that whiff by Treader. But a good broken tackle there by Kareem Hunt. First down, Browns to the left side at the 35. 1st and 10. Baker back under center, I formation. 2 receivers to the left. Hooper on the line to the right. They're going to turn around. They're going to give the ball to Chubb. He's going to go left side. He's going to get tackled right away. DJ Reader again. Carl Lawson also coming over to make the tackle. He's going to get 1 yard. 3-step drop. Zips it right side. He's got his man. That's Hollywood. First down to Higgins to the 47 of the Bengals. Rashard Higgins, also not sure why hey, welcome Kevin. Why in the wide world of sports is Kaderil Hodge playing in a 3 wide receiver set over Rashard Higgins? That experiment can end right now. And there were times where they ran like a 13 personnel. 3 tight ends, 1 running back. Who was the 1 receiver? Kaderil Hodge. You have delayed audio, huh? I don't know what to say other than that's a sack by Josh Bynes on Baker Mayfield again. Sometimes when I have to like push my live button to try to catch back up, or sometimes I have to like quit my app and then reopen it if it doesn't fix itself on its own, Dinosaur. All right, 2nd and 17, Baker under center. Just got to try to get half of it back. I don't know, Dion. He was nowhere. Well, they didn't get half of it. They got 4 yards of it. That's Hooper again, another short play, 3rd and 13. Yeah, I don't know, Dion, and I was not a fan of seeing Kaderil Hodge in his play. It off late to Hooper, and that gets back to the original line of scrimmage before William Jackson knocks him out of bounds. Browns are going to stall out here at the 47. Gillen on to punt most certainly. There's Zach Taylor, Bengals head coach. Looks like he's 12. Gillen's going to try to angle this one out of bounds, and he does at the 22. Not his best effort there, a little bit of a shank maybe. That was not a coffin corner at all. They punted from the 47, only got the ball down to the 22. That is not going to do it. Net punts of 25 are not what you sign up for here. Right up the middle, that's Mixon on the draw, and he's going to get 11 and a first down. 44 yards on 10 carries. We didn't fake it. No, we didn't.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cincinnati.
Oh, you haven't even watched it, you. I would watch it if you have the ability to. It didn't, because I actually was golfing Sunday afternoon and just saw like score updates on my phone and then came back and watched it. And the score was bad, but it wasn't quite as indicative of how badly we played. Like, I think it was one of those things where we definitely saw glimpses of what we can be. We just shot ourselves in the foot a couple of times and then really got screwed at the end of the half. Odell had a huge drop that would have potentially led to a touchdown drive. Then Seibert missed a field goal. Then they came down and scored right away. Then they scored right away after that. So like that 14-point swing. And then the Ravens double dipped, and then it was like boom, 24-6, and all of a sudden we can't run our offense anymore. Actually it was 31-6 at that point after the double dip. So anyway, I think there were glimpses that the offense is going to be okay. The offensive line was definitely better. When they were in rhythm, Baker was okay. And then just a couple of fluky things, very Brownsy things, like a fake punt that looked like it was going to go pretty well, and then the lead blocker just got annihilated. And then, Gillen fumbled the ball because the guy he wasn't expecting to get tackled so aggressively because his lead blocker literally got his lunch handed to him. There's Tyler Boyd again. Man, he's had a good game. Tyler Boyd already 6 catches. I'm not sure why they don't just run in the real game and in this game. They're doing an awful lot of throwing. Zach Taylor trying to hurry up the troops there. It's under 5 minutes to go at the end of this play. Yeah, he sure is, man. There's a whole bunch of Case Keenum right now, people. And I'm not there yet. Again, we talked about it before, and for me, it really felt like this was the preseason game that they never got to have, or the joint practice they never got to see what it looked like. I'm more concerned about the defense because the Ravens dudes were wide open, and Lamar Jackson had all kinds of time to throw to wide open guys. So I hope it's just a matter of having a whole bunch of guys injured on our back 7, from Mack, who's good in coverage, Greedy, Kevin Johnson, Ronnie Harrison not up to speed yet, but defensively speaking, they were bad. It did appear, I'm with you, Dion, it did appear that he looked like he was forcing it to OBJ a couple of times when he didn't need to. We're not sure if that's where the reads took him or whatever. Stefanski tried to downplay it in the presser yesterday. He's like, shouldn't be a secret that getting OBJ the ball is a focus of our offense. So, but yeah, I agree. We got to give Baker at least a month. I would say we'll give him the first. I would go give him the first 4 games of the season. Dinosaur wants to give him 3. But yeah, you got to look better than you did on Sunday. And again, the Ravens are a really good football team. I think they're going to boat race a bunch of teams. So I think it was kind of just some errors on us, getting out of our game plan by us, bad turnovers by us, lots of injuries on our defense, and the Ravens not really needing any help, and just snowballed on us quickly. Welcome, Graham. Good tackle in the backfield there, Carl Joseph. Individually on defense, I thought Taki looked pretty good. Looked fast. He was hitting guys hard. Denzel was fine. I think he gave up 1 catch. Carl Joseph was okay. Defensive line was okay. It's hard to go all out against Lamar Jackson. So it's tough to grade them again. If you were a PFF guy, Ogunjobi is the top-rated defensive tackle. Little spin. He's on the run. He's going to throw on the run. He's going to throw a dart to Alex Erickson. Touchdown, Bengals here at the end of the first half. What a throw there on the run by Joe Burrow. Bengals lead 20-10 here with 2:06 to go. I'm not suggesting that injuries were an excuse. I'm saying there were dudes that were playing in our base defense that have no business being on an NFL field because they're 6 deep. Again, Tavier Thomas is a very good special teams player. He should not be covering Willie Snead in the slot. I thought MJ Stewart was going to play more. I think he was active. I never saw him out there. So, and yes, you're right. They hardly spied at all. It was odd. We'll see, View. But if you get a chance, View, I would go back and watch it on your own, kind of see what your thoughts are. If you've got like a playback device, you can skip skip ahead 10 seconds. It goes pretty fast. I think Andrew Berry is the Harvard man. Stefanski is a Penn guy. All right, 2-minute warning here. Right up the middle there on that run. 9-yard carry, though, on first down. 1:57 to go. Baker in the shotgun. He has Hunt on his right hip. Got to get points here at the end of the half. Spin, throws. That one was coming back. He got hit as he threw the ball. Man, the Browns' offensive line has given up. Oh, I have the file, but it hurts. I hear you. But it doesn't feel as bad as it did last year against the Titans, I guess is my whole point in saying that. There were so many factors at play. Again, they won't ever use any of them as an excuse, but it's literally the first time they've been able to try any of that stuff in real life. Oh, that's a great throw to the right side and caught by Hooper at the sideline. 37 and a first down, tiptoeing his way. Great pass there. So I'll let you reserve your own judgment, but I don't feel as bad as I felt after the Titans game last year, where there was like the 17 penalties and it was so undisciplined. Greg Robinson kicking a dude in the face, like it was just awful. They at least looked like they were supposed to be doing what they were supposed to be doing on offense, and then it just got out of hand, and it got out of hand quickly thanks to some penalties and some turnovers and some errors like drops. This is zip to the left side, 126 and counting. Do they take the timeout? Nope, they're just going to go no huddle here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To pass. He's got time. He's going to float it right side. Get out of bounds. He can't. He stays in bounds. DPJ falls to the ground. Peoples-Jones there. Yeah, I'm with you, Tilted. Welcome. Abandoning Austin Hooper, 2 targets for 2 crimes against Humane. Across the middle, Hunt. He's got it inside the 10, down to the 5. They call their timeout. Yes, I hope the next Ravens game will be a much better measuring stick for where we should be. First and goal from the 6. Baker, pressure coming. Gets stopped. He's going to go left side. Dropped in the end zone. Jarvis, he was well covered by Mackenzie Alexander there.
It's 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to pass again. Baker pressure coming. He's got a wide open Kareem Hunt on the angle route. Touchdown Browns. I was pleasantly surprised. Of course, he's hurt now because he's Mr. Glass, but I was pleasantly surprised with Njoku. I thought he actually had a pretty good game. The touchdown that we did score, I thought was a really well drawn up play. I mean, he was wide open. We had 3 dudes wide open. So nice red zone play call and design, which never got back into the red zone. Yeah, no, you're exactly right, Keith. I mean, they went 14-2 last year. And they didn't really lose anybody except a locker room cancer Pro Bowler in Earl Thomas. So yeah, I don't have any problem with you saying that. I think you are right as rain. All right, well, that was a nice bounce back. 23 seconds here. Let's see if the Bengals just going to take a knee or what? Dump out to the right side. That's Mixon. He's going to get ripped down inbounds. Are they going to call timeout? They are not. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that's going to do it here.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
So 21-17 here at the half. For sure, View. You absolutely don't. And that's what I said. I think this is going to be. I think this will be important. I think we're going to learn a lot about Kevin Stefanski as a coach based on how they respond this week. Because yes, you don't know who you are. Based on you don't know who you are until you have some adversity. Welcome, James. Yeah, it certainly felt like in that second half they were just trying to overly force the ball to Beckham. And he didn't have a lot of drops, View. He just had one really, really bad drop. And he got interfered with a bunch. You know, I thought the Ravens got away with quite a few PI plays actually. Somebody showed a picture on Twitter about Harrison Bryant's short arms, missing that question or missing a catch. I was like, or the fact that the linebacker is literally laying on his back, and that was a no call. Football team surprised me. Yeah, they looked pretty good. I mean, Ron Rivera's been around for a long time. All right, here we go. 21-17, second half upcoming here. Baker out of the shotgun. 29 yards rushing is not enough. Here's Hunt right up the middle. He's got some room right side. He's got the first down and more down to the 36-yard line, approaching the 40. Welcome, Calvin. You're allowed to be mad. We're having a catharsis session here. We're just talking it out. Yeah, see, Dion, I can't say so far that that was Stefanski's choice of play calls, and they make the game plan together. I don't think the person radioing them into Baker's ears makes a difference. But certainly something that they could look at. Stefanski said their communication was good. They never had any bad delay of games because the play call came in late or anything like that. They had one delay of game after remember they tried to, man, another sack for Geno Atkins. Browns offensive line is getting whipped hard in this game.
11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, you can vent here, Calvin. We've said it and seen it all. Browns are going to stall again after taking another sack. Just can't recover from that sack. 7th catch of the game for Hooper. Would have been nice to see. We should see a shot of it. Maybe. Yeah, again, I think the game plan was fine. I think the execution was off, and then I think that they are not equipped to come down from 20. Not very many teams are, unless you got Aaron Rodgers or something back there. You're not really built to come down from 20, and before the first drive of the second half, and it was 24-6 and then 31-6 before you could blink. If Odell catches that ball and they go in for another touchdown, it would have been 17-13 at half. Completely different game. I don't know yet, Calvin, other than they said the x-rays were negative, and Stefanski said he was just sore and it was too early to tell. So I'm not exactly sure what I still can't find the play that it happened on. I don't know when it happened. Same thing with the Phillips and drag. I haven't seen it on tape yet, so I'm not even sure what it is, other than they said he was gingerly walking off and that x-rays were negative. So I don't know if somebody stepped on his calf or something. Who knows? I got no idea. But I imagine if he's ready, he'll give it a go. He played well. Actually, Kendall Lamb played pretty well in his absence anyway. Joe Mixon gashing us right up the middle. Ronnie Harrison with the tackle there. Are you serious? Is that real, Padon?
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bengals.
Did that actually just happen? They cut their kicker who missed it? I don't know, Cedric. Oh, Tampa Bay signed Josh Rosen to the practice squad. Via Jake Trotter, Seibert to the Bengals. I remember their kicker missed a bad one that would have tied the game at the end. That's crazy. Austin Seibert. Watch him come and kick a game winner in Cleveland on Thursday night. He'll get booed by all 6,000 of those people. There's a little stretch play to the left, 3rd and 7. Oh, he actually injured himself during the final miss? Dinosaur? I didn't watch the Bengals game. I just heard that Bullock missed a kick, and people were talking about the Bengals having kicking problems as well. Throw. He's going to throw a screen left side. Mix in. First down again. More screen passes. Burrow still 22 of 25. 200 yards. 22 completions, and he's just now at 200 yards.
And the Bengal first down.
Conklin didn't practice today? Gosh, Rams are like a mash unit in Berea. I'm not either, but I think his leash gets shorter.
Joe Mixon on the carry. The tackle made by Terrence Mitchell.
There's 100 yards rushing so far for Joe Mixon. He's kind of gashed us in
Cincinnati.
a little over 2 quarters. Pitch left side, that's Gio Bernard. He's going to get ripped down quickly by Sione Taki. Great TFL there for Taki.
The tackle by Sione Taki. It's a loss of a yard.
Yeah, that's true, Dinosaur. Good point.
At the 24-yard line.
And I'm with you, Calvin. Waste of a 5th-round pick. Hashtag never draft the kicker. Right side, little wiggle from Bernard, and he's going to get ripped down. Myles Garrett, who played pretty decent in the run game, didn't get a bunch of pressure. Right side, he's spinning, he's moving, he's going to run, he's going to go left side, he's going to get hit hard there. Money Mitch. Call that a sack for Mitchell. He's got a sack and a pick in this game. Thought Burrow was going to try to take off, and he did. Here's the aforementioned Randy Bullock. That's funny. That Seibert will be the kicker coming in to kick in Cleveland. Wonder if that's why they picked him up, because he's quote-unquote comfortable kicking in Cleveland. Tell us what the Browns are going to do. When they say Omaha, what do they mean?
17. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Dion, I'm not sure. No one is at our less than stellar beat writing team for the Browns has yet to ask a good question like that, whether or not Baker has the ability to call audibles or not. The permission to call audibles. Chubb right up the middle, big run, nearing a first down, called a gain of 9, only his 6th carry of the sim game, which is an absolute travesty.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
No, I think they'll ride. I think they're going to ride Baker out for the majority of the year, unless it's something really bad really early, and they think they can still salvage the season with Case. If not, you let him ride it out. You don't renew him for his 5th year, and you probably have a pretty high draft pick. So you're either tanking for Trevor or failing for Fields or one of those things, and you start over with a pretty damn good roster around him. And you can't be, if you're a Haslam, you can't push the panic button, and you can chalk it up to another Dorsey blunder and let Barry and Stefanski pick their guy. That would be what would happen. There's a zip to the left side. That play is in there somewhere. Those play-action bootlegs, we saw it during training camp live. Why can't we see it in a football game?
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
All right, first down. Yep, we are. We are all battered fans. Gosh, we're victims of repeated domestic abuse, emotional abuse. Cleveland Browns.
Logan Wilson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Kai Janovich in the game. He's actually going to go out in the pattern. They're going to float over the middle, a wide open Hooper. Gosh. If you're watching this sim, Kevin Stefanski, call more plays for that guy. He had 2 targets all game.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I mean, I don't know if masochists is the correct term. Welcome, Karen. The Browns hurt my feelings Sunday. Right side, there's a slant route to the 10. I think they're going to give him a first down. Yeah, we've kind of had a therapy session here, Karen. Feel free to vent. This is a safe space. 3 tight ends in the game. They're going to turn around and they're going to play action and then roll right. He's got his man. That's Carlson, and he catches it down to the 5. Stephen Carlson again. Njoku on short-term IR, so he is out. Yeah, they should give him all a timeout. Chubb right up the middle. He's got a hole. Touchdown, Browns. Following Batonio through that big old crater. Touchdown, Browns. Run the football. Clap, 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 clap. Cody Parkey, kick is up. Kick is good. So at least Cody Parkey can kick extra points. He's got a field goal in this game, too. 2:43, 3rd quarter tie football game. Let's see if the Browns defense can get a stop. Bengals offense has been beating us up pretty good. There's a hold on the kickoff return. That's right, View. We know that they have this in them. They're just not nearly as clean execution-wise as they are in the sim. I have no idea, Calvin. The only thing I can think of is that we got down 25 in very short order. Nixon, he's going to get blown up that time. Good tackle in space. Sione Takitaki with the tackle. He's going to get 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
Brings up second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Right up the middle, Sheldrick Redwine. How about Sheldon Richardson waiting for him there? 3rd and 8 upcoming. Ronnie Harrison showing blitz right there in the middle of the field, right over the center. Does he come? He's going to drop back off. Browns are going to show the blitz and then come off. Burrow's rolling. He's running left side. He's got some room. He's got tons of room. Where's the defense? And he finally slides down after 20 yards. Where in the heck was the defense on that side of the field?
It's a gain of 20. First down.
20-yard scramble for Joe Burrow for an easy first down. Gosh, he had so much space out there. And they got him! Tay Davis, ball came out, Ogunjobi, 65, not 55. Second sack of the day for the Browns. Ogunjobi, good game. Apparently we were in man coverage and they flushed the side of the field. Welcome to Marion. It was a very adventuresome first quarter. It's kind of slowed down a little bit. Yep, I agree. We're right there with you. Right there with you, View. Again, for as much as it's sucky and as much as it feels like an excuse, Sunday was our preseason game. It was the first time we had an entire 6 weeks. That was it. New coaches, new players, new schemes. 6 weeks. We never actually got to try it on the real field against another human being. Because they were so darn careful with their tackling in camp and stuff like that. And so it was rusty. It was super rusty, but you saw glimpses of it that it could work. And the Ravens didn't have very few new players, same coaches, same schemes for the 4th year, 5th year in a row, whatever. And it showed they were a pretty well-oiled machine already. So yes, I'm hopeful that we will see a much better looking football team on Thursday. And then if it still looks shaky, maybe I'm willing to give it one more week. And if they look bad after 10 days of prep against the Washington football team, then I'm going to start thinking about hitting the panic button. 14-19 to play, tie football game. They're going to turn around and give the ball to Nick Chubb. He's going to get stuffed right there in the backfield. That's linebacker number 52. I think that's Darren Lee, actually. They picked him up off of free agency. Yep, Darren Lee, former Ohio State Buckeye. Tilton's ready to pull the plug on Baker after 2 games. Earlier in the chat, we talked about 3 games and 4 games. I think I'm in the 4-game camp. Because if you pull ripcord on him, you can't go back. Like, he's done. He'll never play for the Browns again. Now, that's different than pulling him for a quarter or something like that, or benching him for the 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, something of a game. But if you make the switch, you can't go back unless Keenum gets hurt, which is possible, I guess. Across the middle, Beckham, he's going to make a great catch to the 35-yard line. First down, Browns.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Right side, a little dump off to Chubb out of the backfield, and he's going to get near a first down. He's going to get 9 on that carry.
10 more yards. Complete to Nick Chubb.
The Washington football team is week 3, and then I think the Cowboys are week 4. Calvin. Back-to-back NFC East games. Chubb, play action left side. He's got his mill. He just overthrew it, threw it away.
Mayfield's pass intended for Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, I think week 4 is the Cowboys. There's a catch in space by OBJ. That's all they do, Keith. That's all. Every time Mary Kay Cabot opens her mouth, she's trying to create unnecessary drama because she loves reveling in the drama. Grossi has no idea what planet he's on anymore. Dale Ryder's kind of turning into just a trash spreader. Yeah, I would say so, Calvin. If they're not at least, if they're worse than 2-2 after the first 4, I think you can panic, because I think the Bengals and Washington are 2 very winnable games. Cowboys started a little rough too, first-year coach in their scheme. That's all they do. Yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy. And I realize the Browns have no control over who ESPN, Cleveland, or Akron Beacon Journal or whatever hires, but it's like, gosh, they are not doing the Browns any favors. They ask just such ridiculous questions to try to pull ridiculous answers. If I were the Browns PR guy, I would just say, give little kindergarten length answers. How did you feel about that? I felt okay. Do you feel like Baker was trying to force the ball to you? We were playing football.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
What was that? Up the middle, Chubb. He's going to have the first down. He reaches forward to the 4. Still only 12 carries in the game is baffling to me.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, I would like to see Higgins. We talked about that earlier, Stat. I'd like to see Higgins in there above Kadero Hodge. Gosh. He's a good special teamer. That's about it. Kadero Hodge is not your 1st or 2nd or 3rd wide receiver. Spin move. Baker with time. He's going to throw it. Right side. He had his man. He had Jarvis. He overthrew him, and he's got hit as he threw. 2nd and goal.
Jarvis Landry. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line.
She is poison. It's brutal. She revels in it. She loves that. She loves creating drama and then stirring in it, reveling in it.
Mayfield's pass complete to Austin Hooper.
Yeah, I agree, Dion. We saw 4. We talked about 4 times he actually ran the intentional play action stretch and then bootleg the other way. That's when he's best. He's throwing on the run. Spin and sack. Well, that was unfortunate. Sam Hubbard, Mike Daniels combining on the sack there.
9-yard loss on the play. It's 4th and goal.
I'd like to ask her out just so I can stand her up, says Calvin. Incredible. Savage. Cody Parkey. It's good. Browns with a 3-point lead in the 4th quarter. Mr. Automatic Cody Parkey.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
She is crazy. All right, here we go. Defense 8-13. Chance to win the football game for your team. Burrow's going to spin. Now he's going to run. Miles chasing him down. He slides right in front of Money Mitch.
Burrow on the keeper.
Yeah, she is an embarrassment.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Spin move, got him. Miles got him all the way back to the 25. His 1st sack of the day. I'd like to see him get a couple sacks on Thursday night. 2nd and 22. Well, I mean, there are other female beat reporters. Marla Ridnour doesn't ask good questions. Aditi asks pretty good questions. She's probably the least offensive of the reporters. I think Petrick does a fine job. Ulrich does a fine job. Trotter does a good job. Withers is an old pro, but it's like, come on. Yep, she is a real blonde. You're right. Great play there by this Browns defense. Miles got him a 2nd time. They're going to have to punt the football. .550 and counting here. Natson's going to take it at the 33 and get about to the 34.
JoJo Natson on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10
Okay, 1st and 10, 5:50, a chance to seal the game. 13 personnel, 3 tight ends in the game. Turn around, go play action to Chubb. A little boot to the right. Got open receivers. Finds Stephen Carlson. 40, first down to close to the 50. Breaks a tackle of linebacker Josh Bynes or Jermaine Pratt, and then gets a first down. Good play there, Stephen Carlson. Well, they're not running a lot of spy, Dion. 5-step drop. Zips it. That was behind Beckham by a lot, and then knocked down by Darren Lee again. Free agent linebacker picked up by these Bengals. They also have Cameron Wake, who was picked up by the Bengals. 2nd and 10. Why aren't you running the football? He's going to dump it out right side to Chubb. Catches it. Powers his way over the top of that tackler. That was Darren Lee again. 3rd and inches now.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to pass again. Left side slant caught by Beckham. Good play there. He's over 305 now passing. Yeah, run the ball now, Kevin LeBoeuf.
At the 27-yard line.
Play clock under 4 minutes now. Let that play clock. There's Chubb, stretch to the right side. He's got a didn't quite get the corner. Rookie Logan Wilson, linebacker out of Wyoming, stretched that thing just a little bit far outside. Let the clock run too. Why are we snapping it with 11 seconds? And why is Baker throwing it again? He's going to spin. He's going to get sacked. 2nd sack of the day for Dunlop, coming around that right side. Conklin starting to get beat up a little bit like we've seen in previous years, Sims. Conklin struggles with those power rushers on that right side. To pass. Zipping it right side. He's caught his man. That's Higgins, but he's going to be woefully short of the first down there. 4th and 8. Up to the 25. I don't think they need to kick the football. They shouldn't. They should let this thing go to the... No, you're going to ice your own kicker. Ice your own kicker. 27-24, Browns are going to settle for a field goal. Cody Parkey is already 2 for 2 in the game. Can he make this 42-yarder? 2 minutes to go. Parkey's kick is up. Parkey's kick is good. 30-24. Mr. Reliable, Cody Parkey. Don't call me double doink anymore. Gillen boots this thing away. Darius Phillips, the 4th corner / kick returner, takes a knee. 157. Let's see what Joey Football can do here. Miles in the zone down at the bottom of your screen. That's good to see. With 2 sacks on the last drive, and he beats Bobby Hart. Watch out! Got him again! Myles Garrett. 10-yard loss and his 3rd sack of the game. 3rd sack of the last 2 drives. Dump up across the middle, angle route to Mixon, and he's knocked down right back near the original line of scrimmage, and the Bengals already called their first timeout. 3rd and 12, 11 catches for Joe Mixon in the game. Holy moly. Hope you have him on my fantasy team. Across the middle, he's got a wide open Uzama. Where's the coverage? Browns blew that zone coverage big time. Huge gain for the tight end Uzama. Pressure coming. Ogunjobi's going to throw it off his back foot, back across the middle. Mixon with his 12th catch. Yeah, I love Chubb too. Yeah, and he also never fumbles. That was like a freak thing. And then they benched him. Like I said, we talked about that earlier with the cutting of Seibert. I like this kind of new sheriff in town mentality. Like, listen, there's some accountability here. Nick Chubb didn't play again after he fumbled the football. Now, it was near the end of the game. They weren't really running, but you could say they were saving him or whatever. But the bottom line is he got benched after he fumbled. Miles coming again, but not before Ogunjobi beats him to it. 2nd sack for Ogunjobi. The Bengals call their last timeout here. Holy moly, all of a sudden this thing ticked down. We got 5 seconds left. This is it. This is the ball game. They're going to throw the Hail Mary here. Burrow back to pass. Browns rush 3. He throws it deep, end zone, incomplete. Browns are going to win the game 30-24. What a game there. Zach Taylor can't believe it. Not sure how he let that clock management get so poor there at the end of the game. That thing ticked down, all of a sudden 5 seconds left, and they had to call timeout. So the Browns do a pretty good job. Don't make the mistakes that they made in real life. Take a quick look at the stats here. Baker 316. Still don't like the fact that we're throwing 40 times a game. He did have that pick in the first quarter. Chubb, this is an unacceptable number again. 11 catches for Hooper. Would love to see that. Conklin and Teller both gave up 2 sacks. Money Mitch had a really good game. 13 tackles, a sack. Look at 3 sacks for Miles. And Money Mitch had the 1 pick as well. And they also had a forced fumble by Cadillac Carl that was picked up by Denzel. That was on the first drive as well. And look, don't look now. There he is, Cody Parkey. I had to make him because he wasn't in the game anymore. 3 for 3, including a 46-yarder. All right, we were good last game. Please don't crap out on me. Please don't crap out on me. Please don't crap out on me. If it goes away before we get to the screen, we're all in trouble. Oh, no!